I think ATO means to me, most of all, is family, and more specifically, my older brother. When I first came to Belmont, I was a little lost. I was trying to find my way through this crazy thing called college, and my brother, growing up, we hadn't been close, but every time that he'd come back from college, every year, I noticed something about him, that he'd grown as a man, that his character was stronger than ever every time, and that he really wanted to help those around him. And so I think he was someone that I really wanted to aspire to be like. And so when I got to Belmont, I rushed ATO. I didn't know much about Greek life, but it really showed me what that substance is that holds families and brothers together. It's love. That's all it really is.
For me, ATO means two really main things. First, probably just change. For me, coming into college, I've noticed a drastic change from high school to now. Coming in, I had a lot of stuff going on internally. I was worried about college, so I sought something that would make me better, I guess, and not change me as a person, but make me better as a person. And that thing was ATO. The guys I met, they were people that I wanted to be like, and people I wanted to learn from, and that's why I joined this fraternity. The second thing is probably brothers, the brotherhood. One thing, I remember I was going through a tough time my sophomore year, and I needed to get away. And so I called up some brothers like, hey, I need to take a trip, I need to do something, I want to go to the beach. And they're like, alright, let's go to the beach. Next day we left at midnight, got to the Pensacola beach and just hung out for the weekend. Skipped class, and while I'm not condoning skipping class, it was one of those things that I knew because of ATO, I had people that had my back.
So the beginning of our brotherhood, we were Sigma Chi Delta in the early 90s, and then on October 31st, 1999, we officially became the Iota chapter of the Atomic Fraternity. As ATOs, we take pride in working for our philanthropy, which is Blood Water Mission. Blood Water Mission supports building wells and the research for AIDS for kids in Africa. To raise money for this, we have two main events. One is Jailbreak and one is Disco is Dead. Disco is Dead is more of a dance party we throw in the beginning of the fall semester to really get the whole campus pumped up about raising money for Africa. And Jailbreak is a really fun event that we throw in the spring semester, where we make bounties to get people locked up in jail, and they have to pay the same amount of money that we paid to get them in. It's a real fun way to raise money for those kids. Because we run such successful philanthropy events, this has enabled our chapter to win 13 consecutive True Merit Awards, which is our Fraternity's Excellence Award since our founding.
One thing that's unique to ATO is how we strive for leadership and positions on campus and off campus. One thing that I love about ATO is that it creates an environment for everyone to excel in leadership roles. And one thing that I've been privileged to do is serve on Belmont's Orientation Council and lead them and 150 other Towering Traditions leaders around campus to help orient all the new freshmen into Belmont. And so that's something that I've been privileged to do through ATO, and I know that without ATO I probably wouldn't be in this position.
Every year our chapter participates in the intramural program offered by Belmont, in which we play a variety of sports from basketball to kickball to handball to volleyball to volleyball. Whatever the sport is, we participate. We have 2 to 3 teams involved in each one, and this year we are going to push for co-ed, in which we would combine with sorority and really promote Greek unity on campus. And it's also not just about sports, but it's also about creating bonds and building up our brotherhood. Aside from Belmont intramurals, ATO also tends to get involved with Belmont athletics through different sporting events and going out and supporting our Belmont teams. In particular, the basketball program, we go to both women's and men's basketball games. We tend to do this by filling up the front row at all the basketball games in our traditional bird attire. And as you see here, blue sweater vest, red tie, white long sleeve. And we just yell at the players as much as possible to create a lot of rowdiness, and we're leading the student section, trying to create a fun atmosphere for all of us to participate in, as well as a fun atmosphere for the players to play in.
Community service is one of those things that I think really represents what ATO is as an organization. We're really all about making our members better, but also just as important as helping the community.
Yeah, we get involved in a lot of different things for community service, from cleaning up Radnor Lake to volunteering for 5Ks to getting involved with sororities. So it's a lot of fun, and it's about getting involved and helping others. That's what we're about.
This past year, ATO posted the highest GPA among fraternities on Belmont's campus at a 3.29. We take academics extremely seriously. If there's a brother that is struggling, we have special programs set up for him to get back on track with his grades, get tutoring help if he needs, and just any other kind of academic resource based on their specific major that they can get. We always do like to have fun, but we are at Belmont for a reason, and that reason is to get an education, one, and to serve others. And if we're not getting an education, then we're not here for the right reasons. When all is said and done, you may have a very important decision to make. All over Belmont's campus, leaders are making their presence known. ATO fosters an environment that promotes the development of leaders. After all, nationally, we've been guiding men in the right direction since 1865. What decision are you going to make? Whatever that is, choose wisely. Rush ATO.
Rush ATO.
Rush ATO.
Rush ATO.